Ah, you wonderful women. We're going to cover another aspect of relationships today, the relationship aspect of being single. Now, if you are married, that's okay. This is going to help you out too. So stick around and find out what fun is to come. So, some women today are finding themselves single after many years of being married, either through widowhood or unexpected divorce. And that can be a traumatic experience, not knowing where you are or who you are. And this website will help you a lot with that if you keep doing the activities. But today, what we're going to do is talk about being single and being free in a relationship. It's having both, okay? So if you are in a relationship or you want to be in a relationship, this week's activity is how to get to a position where you are you, whether you're single or married. And that's what the important part is. If you can be you, even in a relationship, then relationships aren't so scary. You can have both. You can have both worlds. Now, if you want to stay single and you don't ever want to get married, that's great too. But a lot of that may be coming from the fact that you feel like you may be trapped. So try out this week's activities and see how you think about things after we're done here. So the first thing is, if you're single, you need to enjoy it. Okay? Especially if you just came out of a relationship that you've been in for a long time or been through several relationships lately, it's really important that you take the time to enjoy being single. The kind of general rule is to take all the years you've been in a relationship and divide it by 4, and that's how long you need to stay single in order to really truly have time to find yourself. Being in a relationship kind of can cloud who you are. You don't necessarily have your own identity anymore. Your identity is taken up with this other person. Now, if you're already in a relationship, you can still work on this in the relationship. But if you're not, take this time to find yourself. Have fun. Go out, party, snuggle up with your pillow on the couch, enjoy a glass of wine, watching a romantic show on TV. Do these things and just figure out what really makes you happy. Once you're completely comfortable being with yourself, you found who you are, what you really love, then it's time to start looking for someone else if you want to. I know it sounds kind of counterproductive that you wait until you don't want someone to go looking for someone, but you need to find who you are before you can find someone who's going to be good with you. And finding someone that's good with you is the key to having freedom within a relationship. You need to take the time until your puzzle is complete, until you are the full picture of who you are. Then you can find a man who you can have frame that puzzle to make it show off its beauty in the greatest way possible. If you don't complete your puzzle first, what happens is the man starts putting his pieces in the middle and your picture never gets to quite be complete. So you want to make sure you take the time to complete your puzzle and then bring in the man. Then you have no space for him to try to shove out parts of you. He has to just accentuate you or he won't fit. And that's the way you find a great relationship. Now, you do have to do the work when you're being single. You can't just sit around and mope the whole time wishing you were with someone. So Confused to Confident will help you with that. Come back and do the activities and really get into it, really dig deep on finding who you are, and that will help you find a great relationship if you want one. You can always stay single if you'd rather. So, if you've been watching my blog posts, you're probably wondering, okay, so what's the activity this week? I have one. Your assignment is to go out, whether you're married or single. If you're married, you may have to, discuss it with your husband, and just explain to him it's an assignment to help you grow. You need to go out and do one thing all by yourself. You can't bring a friend, you can't bring a coworker, you can't even bring your dog. You need to go out and do something all on your own. And no, it can't be grocery shopping. Something fun, go to a restaurant, go to a movie, go out for a drink, just something to get out there and socialize with other people. If you haven't done something alone before, it could be a little scary, but these days there's actually a lot of people who do things by themselves, so it's not such a great big deal, and it can be a lot of fun. You can see a lot of new faces, you get time to just enjoy what's going on around you. You don't have to interact with anyone, and don't sit on your phone. That's not alone. The whole idea is to be present in space with other people by yourself. Finding out what you enjoy, who you enjoy, how you enjoy acting, how you enjoy socializing, those are all really important things to do while you're single. And if you're not single, it's still really important for you to find those things out about yourself so you can be whole in your relationship. Now, I'm going to tell you about my experience, the best vacation I ever had, and it was on my own. I was really scared, but it turned out great. So check out the video or read below, and you can hear about my experience of my solo vacation. Come back next week and enjoy your week. Let me know too in the comments below your experiences on doing something alone. I want to hear what everyone's doing. Have a great week. Thanks. Bye.